Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today, it's going to be the reign of the Superman. So let's get this party started. Oh, you even Crypto is excited. Ain't that cute? So let's start with our friend Cyborg Superman. Now, Cyborg Superman by himself could be a whole video, but I decided to make it about the reign of the Superman. Obviously, not too long ago we had the animated movie. I should have probably made this video at the same time as the movie, but I was waiting for a few pieces of style that I didn't have. Although in retrospect, I wanted to get the Bionic style, which is the Cyborg style, and I ended up not using as much of it as I thought I would. But anyway, so if you were to recreate this look, people would understand that this is our friend Cyborg Superman. It's not exactly like our friend Cyborg Superman actually looked like. Basically in the comics, it was basically a Superman costume with a few cybernetic parts grafted to a Superman looking character. Not sure why the costume couldn't cover the cybernetic parts, but anyway. I guess it was a design choice. So here we can create something that, if you recreate this look, oh, Crypto is about to, oh, you're sad. That is so sweet. So if you were to recreate this look, people won't understand that it is our friend Cyborg Superman, even though it doesn't exactly look like it. But the Terminator hand and the Cyborg headpiece really help sell the look for this character. So basically I'm using the Cyborg headpiece and also the Cyborg skin. I'm using the Stalwart Defender chest, and the only reason I'm using the Stalwart Defender chest is to get a pretty big Superman emblem. Otherwise I would probably use a slimline chest. And the blue metallic chroma gives us a really nice shiny metallic look, which really works well for our friend Cyborg Superman. I went with the robotic arm, but we probably could use something else. For the belt, I went with the Stalwart Defender belt. The pants are the Bionic pants. The boots are the Bionic boots. The character didn't really look like that, but this is reminiscent. Like basically, I wanted to have the red boots to evoke Superman. Even though in the comics, I think he still was wearing the classic boots or even no boots at all. I forget. For the back piece, the Elsevier 2019 back piece works well enough. Although I wish we could have the S emblem yellow, but what can you do? So this is a pretty good approximation of our friend Cyborg Superman. But I will show you another version that's a bit better, I think. This looks a bit like the version that we have in the movie, the animated movie. It's pretty much all the same styles as before. The exception to that is the chest piece, that is the Elsevier chest piece, and the belt is the steel belt. But pretty much everything else is the same style that we had just before. It's just that I'm using a different version of the red chroma material. Or I should say the red metallic chroma material. Although I kind of like using the Terminator hand to suggest that it is a robot. But using the Bionic hands probably look a lot more like what the animated version looks like in the animated movie. Although I love the red metallic chroma material, it really looks like metal. I love it. Not sure if I ever mentioned it, Crypto is the star of this channel. I thought I was going to sneeze again. So next we have our friend Steel. We can recreate a pretty darn good looking version of Steel, and I made a video about Steel previously. But I think at the time I was using the Steel headpiece, and I don't think it ever occurred to me to use the robotic skin to be able to recreate a pretty darn good looking Steel. The one drawback I suppose is that it's difficult to get the skin to look like the silver material. Basically, I'm pretty much using, again, a lot of the same styles as with our friend Cyborg Superman. The one exception is the Dresden 7 gloves. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is pretty much the same thing. And I've applied the silver material to pretty much everything except the cape. And the headpiece, the character isn't wearing headpiece, that's the actual skin. And sadly, we can't apply materials to skins, at least not yet. Ah. So this is the pretty darn good version of our friend Steel. For the aura, I went with the mechanized aura. I thought it made some sort of sense. But you don't need the aura. Steel didn't have any type of aura. Oh, there goes the evil crypto. And next we have the Eradicator. In the animated movie, the Eradicator had the slimline set of gear, and he had these little red lines. It almost kind of looks like this, but obviously here the slimline makes a M shape. The character didn't have an M shape. If I could have maybe the T slimline with those little red lines, that would be perfect. For the emblem, obviously I'm using the 80th anniversary Superman emblem. For the chest piece and the pants, it's the M suit. And the back, again, it's the House of L 2019. And the headpiece, the face piece is the goggles. So it creates a good impression of our friend, the Eradicator. The T slimline chest piece is a bit closer to the look of the Eradicator. I wish we could have the red lines that the pants have for the chest piece. Sadly, not really an option. So let's get rid of the red lines. So this here is about as close to the Eradicator as I was able to get, which is pretty darn close. And next we have our friend Superboy. Ideally he should be wearing a jacket. Ideally if we could have a jacket like this one, but with a Superman emblem instead of a Batman emblem, that would work really well to reproduce our friend Superboy. Sadly, within the context of DC Universe Online, you get as close as you can to the look that you want. So either you go with this jacket, which again has the wrong emblem, or you decide to not have the jacket and reproduce the pretty much slimline set of gear that our friend Superboy had. Basically, Superboy had a costume pretty much like this one, but he had a jacket over the chest piece. So if we could have this look with a jacket on top of it, it would be pretty perfect for our friend Superboy. Although since we cannot have the jacket, I kind of like to use the House of L cape. It kind of works well enough with this look, I find. I had recreated this look quite some time ago with my Superman character. Basically, I had given him a Superboy armory somehow. So if you search in my videos, you should be able to see a similar look that I had. Aww. Another option, another compromise would be to use the Stalwart Defender chest. It moves away a bit from the look of the character, but I find it works well enough. Obviously, the best option is the reverse slimline chest piece. It looks more like the chest piece that Superboy has, the slimline chest suit that Superboy has. But the Stalwart Defender chest gives us a bigger emblem, and we can still sort of keep the same color scheme. Most of the chest is blue with the top of the chest black, but the shape is just not quite right. But it works well enough to recreate a nice looking Superboy, if you ask me. And again with the black cape, I think it looks awesome. So having the black cape instead of the black chest piece, instead of the black jacket, it kind of helped sort of suggest our friend Superboy. But you decide. This was a video I've been meaning to make for a long time, and I was still missing some style, and even once I got the style, I tried to make this video once or twice, and there were some technical issues, the audio didn't work, or something else would happen. So, but finally, tonight's the night. If all goes well, this should be our reign of the Superman video. So that is going to be pretty much it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Aww. Bye-bye, guys.